Also at Tuesday's special Board of Commissioners meeting in West New York, Board of Education candidate Patrick Cullen questioned whether or not the hiring of Mayor Felix Roque's criminal defense attorneys at the last meeting was proper according to the Walsh Act. The Walsh Act dictates how a commissioner form of government is run.
Handed to the mayor was 3 documents from the New Jersey Commission on Government Law, which is the Walsh Act, which directs the 5 commission format. The Walsh Act was passed in 1919, and they have an amendment from 1921. The majority of the members of the Board of Commissioners shall constitute a quorum, and the affirmative vote of a majority of all the members shall be necessary to adopt any motion, resolution, or ordinance. The last time we had a meeting here, there were 3 commissioners present who voted on an ordinance to hire 2 attorneys who worked for the mayor and his son. There were 3 people present, 2 voted yes, 1 voted no. According to the Walsh Act, that did not pass, because you must have a majority of all the members shall be necessary to adopt any motion. So I want that for the record. And I call your attention to NJSA 40:alpha-9-22-5. Section D, no local government officer or employee shall act in his official capacity in any matter where he, a member of his immediate family, or a business organization in which he has an interest, has a direct or indirect financial or personal involvement that might reasonably be expected to impair his objectivity or independence of judgment. I bring this because Commissioner Ruben Vargas was public official number 2 in the matter of U.S. versus Roque and Roque. So there might be an appearance of a personal involvement in this matter that Commissioner Vargas voted yes to allow the 2 attorneys for Mayor Roque and his son Joseph Roque to be hired in some capacity for the town. That needs to be addressed.
Freeholder Jose Munoz also continued his crusade against town attorney Gilberto Garcia. Although Garcia was not present at the meeting, Munoz questioned if it was proper for town CFO Margaret Sherrod to sign off on Garcia's checks. Sherrod agreed with Munoz that Garcia made somewhere in the ballpark of $400,000 in 2013.
Professional billing fees were probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 200 to 250, something like that, and his salary was $150,000.
So total, I could say that he's making this year close to $400,000.
In that ballpark, maybe a little bit more.
In that ballpark. Let me ask you a question, because when I read the ordinance,
I mean, I don't do his billing, so I'm not going
but you're
to
the
speak to.
you're the CFO, you
I-
authorize it.
I look at the, that's correct, I
Yes.
authorize it.
Now, let me ask you a question. Don't every time that he bills extra apart for the $150,000 that he makes, don't he have to put a resolution in front of the board asking authorization of the board of commissioners to do that?
If there is a resolution for any payment outside of salaries, we do a list of payment claims, and that is part of the payment of claims. It gets treated like any other invoice.
The ordinance clearly says that you had to do a special resolution authorizing it to do the billing for a specific case that he's going to work on. So you had to review that, because you've been authorizing it, and if you weren't following the rules, you'd be doing it illegally, and you're the CFO. You would be the one responsible. If you haven't done things properly, you will be the one
Well,
responsible. It wasn't an accusation, it's an advice.
It's an opinion,
It's an opinion,
Okay.
advice.
so it's really not fair.
So you had
because I
to
can't speak
review,
until
what I'm
it's-
telling you is you had to review it and make sure that things are done properly. I don't think, I reviewed it myself, and I don't think they've been done properly.
Okay, well,
John Hydas, Hudson County TV. For more information, log on to HudsonCountyTV.com.